Diabetes affects more than 500 million people globally, and the number is growing every year. Many people don't even know they have it until it's already causing damage inside their bodies. The disease is called a silent killer for a reason. It slowly affects your eyes, kidneys, nerves, and heart without loud symptoms at first. One day you feel tired, the next you can't see clearly. Then your feet start tingling and your wounds don't heal. That's when the real fear begins. What if your sugar levels never come down? What if your organs fail? What if this is the start of a life filled with pain, pills, and doctor visits? Many people panic and stop eating almost everything sweet. That's what they're told. Don't eat fruit, they hear. It's too sugary. It'll spike your glucose. But that advice can be dangerously misleading. Not all sugar is the same. The sugar in fruits is not like the sugar in cookies or soda. Fruits come with fiber, water, vitamins, minerals, and powerful healing compounds. These natural parts of fruit help slow sugar absorption and protect the body. Some sweet fruits don't just avoid causing harm, they help fight the disease itself. Yes, even sweet fruits, even the ones you were told to avoid. That's the shocking truth. In fact, science is now showing that some of the sweetest, most common fruits can help control blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and improve insulin sensitivity. These fruits have been studied, and their compounds have shown real results. The research is clear. Sweet doesn't always mean bad. It depends on the type, the portion, and how your body processes it. Processed sugar found in junk food is harmful, but natural sugar wrapped in fiber and nutrients can be part of a healthy, diabetic-friendly diet. Today we're going to expose the truth. We're going to reveal 3 incredibly sweet fruits that most people fear, but that actually help manage diabetes. And yes, even some doctors were shocked by the findings. They had believed the old myths for years. But new studies are changing everything. Let's start with the first fruit. It's one of the most loved fruits in the world. Known as the king of fruits, it's rich, creamy, and tropical. We're talking about mango. That's right. Mango. A fruit so sweet many diabetics throw it out of their diet without question. But should they? Science says no. Mangoes contain a special antioxidant called mangiferin. This compound helps reduce blood sugar levels and fights inflammation. A study published in the journal Nutrition and Metabolic Insights showed that mango helped reduce blood glucose and inflammation in obese adults. Mangoes are also rich in fiber. Fiber slows down sugar absorption. That means your blood sugar doesn't spike quickly after eating it. The glycemic index of a medium portion of mango is about 51-56. That's considered low to medium. It's nowhere near white bread, which has a GI of over 70. Mangoes also provide vitamins A and C, both of which strengthen immunity and reduce oxidative stress. When eaten in small portions, mango is a powerful healing fruit. Half a cup of chopped mango, paired with protein like yogurt or nuts, can be a safe, enjoyable snack. It satisfies sweet cravings and supports your body at the same time. Portion control is key. 1 cup, safe. 3 cups, not so much. It's not about removing the fruit, it's about balancing it. Now let's move to fruit number 2, another fruit often misunderstood. Small in size, but powerful in benefits. We're talking about grapes, juicy, sweet, easy to snack on, and often labeled as too sugary for diabetics. But again, science tells a different story. Grapes contain resveratrol, a plant compound with powerful anti-diabetic properties. Resveratrol helps improve insulin sensitivity. That means it helps your body use insulin better. In one study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, resveratrol reduced blood glucose and improved insulin function. Grapes also contain fiber and water which slow down sugar release, and they're rich in antioxidants that fight cellular damage. The key again is moderation. Around 15 to 20 grapes per serving is ideal, and pairing them with healthy fat or protein makes the effect even better. Eat grapes with a few walnuts or some plain Greek yogurt. This combination keeps your blood sugar steady and satisfies your appetite. You don't need to fear grapes, you just need to respect the portion size. And remember, red and black grapes are even richer in antioxidants than green ones. Now let's move to fruit number 3. This one is the biggest surprise of all. It's the most hydrating, most refreshing summer fruit. Sweet, juicy, and often misunderstood. We're talking about watermelon. Many diabetics run from watermelon because of its sweet taste. But they're missing out on a healing fruit. Watermelon is made up of 92% water. That's right, it's mostly water. This high water content dilutes the sugar and slows down absorption. Watermelon also contains L-citrulline, an amino acid that improves blood circulation. Better circulation means better glucose transport and lower insulin resistance. It also helps lower blood pressure, a common problem for diabetics. Watermelon is also rich in lycopene, a red pigment that fights inflammation and supports heart health. Vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, and magnesium in watermelon all help with cell repair, hydration, and electrolyte balance. Yes, watermelon has a high glycemic index of 72, but here's the important detail. Its glycemic load, which considers portion size, is only 5. That's very low. 1 cup of diced watermelon is a safe serving. Eat it cold, eat it fresh, pair it with a few almonds or seeds, and you have a cooling, blood sugar-friendly snack. Studies confirm this. A study in food science and nutrition found that moderate watermelon intake does not harm blood sugar control and may improve cardiovascular health. So again, it's about how you eat, not just what you eat. These 3 fruits, mango, grapes, and watermelon, are proof that natural sweetness can heal. They each offer something unique. Mango protects insulin-producing cells, grapes boost insulin sensitivity, watermelon improves blood flow and reduces pressure. All 3 fight inflammation, which is a key driver of diabetes complications. All 3 offer fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that support every organ affected by diabetes. You don't need to avoid these fruits, you need to eat them smartly. Eat them in whole form. Avoid juices. Avoid dried versions. Pair them with protein or fat. Stick to 1 serving, and monitor your body's response. This is not just about fruit, it's about shifting your mindset. Diabetes doesn't have to be a prison. You're not limited to bland food. You don't have to live in fear of fruit. You just need the right information. The truth is simple. Nature gave us healing tools, but we were told to fear them. It's time to break that cycle. Fruits like mango, grapes, and watermelon, when eaten wisely, don't raise your blood sugar. They help lower it, they don't damage your organs, they help protect them, they don't feed the disease, they help fight it, and they do all of this naturally without side effects. Now that you know mango, grapes, and watermelon are not enemies but powerful allies in the fight against diabetes, it's time to go deeper, much deeper, into how they work inside your body. Many people think diabetes is just about sugar, but it's not. It's about how your body reacts to sugar. That reaction starts with insulin. Insulin is the hormone that takes sugar from your blood and pushes it into your cells. When this process works well, your blood sugar stays normal. But when your body stops responding to insulin, sugar stays in your blood. This condition is called insulin resistance. Over time, insulin resistance leads to high blood sugar. It also increases inflammation, causes weight gain, and damages your nerves, eyes, kidneys, and heart. This is why diabetes is so dangerous. Now here's the good news. Mango, grapes, and watermelon don't just give your body energy, they help fix the way insulin works. Let's start with mango. Mango contains a special compound called mangiferin. This plant chemical acts like a natural anti-inflammatory. It helps protect the pancreas, the organ that makes insulin. Mangiferin also improves the way your cells respond to insulin. That means your body becomes more sensitive to insulin. That's a good thing. It allows sugar to leave the blood and enter the cells where it belongs. Mango also has high levels of vitamin C, vitamin A, and potassium. These nutrients protect your blood vessels and reduce the stress caused by high blood sugar. Mango's natural fiber slows down digestion. That means sugar enters your blood more slowly. No sudden spikes, no sharp crashes, just a steady release of energy. Next, grapes. They may look small, but they are packed with power. Red and black grapes contain resveratrol. This antioxidant improves insulin sensitivity. It helps your cells open up and accept sugar again. That's a big win for diabetics. Resveratrol also reduces inflammation in the liver and supports healthy cholesterol levels. It improves circulation. It helps protect the tiny blood vessels in your eyes and kidneys. Grapes also have flavonoids and anthocyanins. These help neutralize harmful molecules called free radicals. Free radicals cause oxidative stress, which makes diabetes worse. Eating a handful of grapes daily, around 15 to 20, gives you these healing compounds. Again, always pair grapes with protein. A few walnuts, almonds, or a spoon of Greek yogurt will keep your blood sugar steady. Now let's talk about watermelon. Most diabetics fear it, but that fear is based on a myth. Yes, watermelon tastes sweet. Yes, it has a high glycemic index, but the glycemic index only tells half the story. What really matters is the glycemic load. Glycemic load looks at how much sugar is in a normal serving. A cup of watermelon has a glycemic load of just 5. That's very low. It means the sugar in watermelon will not flood your bloodstream. Watermelon is also loaded with L-citrulline, an amino acid that improves blood flow. Better blood flow means better insulin function. It also helps prevent high blood pressure, which often comes with diabetes. Watermelon contains lycopene, the red pigment also found in tomatoes. Lycopene reduces oxidative stress, protects the heart, and improves immune response. It's especially helpful for older adults with type 2 diabetes. Watermelon also gives you hydration, and that's very important. Dehydration makes blood sugar control harder. When you don't drink enough water, sugar becomes more concentrated in your blood. That's why watermelon is a perfect summer fruit for diabetics, as long as the portion is small. 1 cup of watermelon cubes with a few seeds or nuts makes a great snack. Now let's understand the bigger picture. What makes these 3 fruits so powerful? It's not just one thing. It's the combination of fiber, antioxidants, polyphenols, vitamins, and hydration. Together, they work in harmony to support your metabolism. Let's list out what they do, in simple terms. First, they slow sugar absorption. That means your blood sugar doesn't rise quickly. Second, they improve insulin sensitivity. That helps your body use sugar properly. Third, they fight inflammation. Inflammation is a major cause of diabetic complications. Fourth, they protect organs. Your pancreas, liver, kidneys, eyes, and heart all benefit. Fifth, they satisfy sweet cravings. That means you're less likely to reach for harmful processed sweets. And sixth, they boost hydration. That helps your kidneys filter sugar and toxins. Now here's something important to remember. All of this works only if you eat fruit in its whole, raw form. That means no juice, no dried fruit, no jams or syrups. Those versions are stripped of fiber. They are concentrated sources of sugar. They behave differently in your body. For example, a glass of mango juice has no fiber. It hits your bloodstream fast, your blood sugar rises quickly. But half a cup of fresh mango, with fiber and natural enzymes, it digests slowly. That's the difference. Whole fruit is medicine. Juice is sugar water. Another key point is timing. Don't eat fruit on an empty stomach, especially not in the morning before any protein or fiber. That causes sugar to hit your blood too fast. Eat fruit as a mid-morning snack, or as an afternoon snack, always with a handful of nuts or a spoon of yogurt. That way your body digests it slowly, and your energy stays steady. Also, avoid combining too many fruits at once. Don't make a large fruit salad with 5 different kinds. That may be too much sugar at one time. Stick to 1 fruit per snack, keep it simple, keep it effective. Let's now bust a few dangerous fruit myths. Myth 1. All sweet fruits are bad. False. Sweetness alone doesn't make a fruit bad. It's about how the body processes it, and the presence of fiber makes a big difference. Myth 2. Diabetics should avoid fruit completely. False. Research shows that whole fruit reduces diabetes risk and can support blood sugar control. Myth 3. Fruit causes weight gain. False. Whole fruits are low in calories and high in fiber. They help with fullness and prevent overeating. Myth 4. You can eat all the fruit you want if it's natural. Also false. Even healthy fruits need portion control. Too much of a good thing can still raise sugar. Myth 5. Fruit juice is just as good as whole fruit. Very false. Juice has no fiber and spikes sugar rapidly. Whole fruit is always the better choice. So what does this all mean for you? It means you don't need to be afraid anymore. You don't have to give up flavor. You don't have to live on tasteless food. You just need the facts, the right portions, the right pairings, and the right mindset. Mango, grapes, watermelon, 3 fruits that can fit into a diabetic diet, 3 fruits that offer taste and healing in every bite. You now understand how they work, how they help, and how to eat them safely. In the final part of this video, we will share a simple daily fruit routine. We'll show you how to add these fruits into your week. You'll learn the exact portions, the best combinations, and the best times to eat them. We'll also talk about the mental shift you need to make, a shift from fear to freedom, a shift from avoiding food to enjoying it. The goal is not just to survive diabetes, the goal is to live well with it, and nature is here to help. These fruits are your allies. You just have to use them the right way. And when you do, you'll feel the difference. In your energy, in your mood, and in your sugar numbers. Now that you know how mango, grapes, and watermelon can support your blood sugar, it's time to put that knowledge into real action with a clear plan, because knowing something is good isn't enough. You must know how to use it safely and effectively, and it starts with a daily fruit routine that respects both your body and the science. So here's a very simple guide you can follow to enjoy these sweet fruits without fear, and still support your fight against diabetes naturally. In the morning, don't start your day with fruit alone. That's a mistake many people make because an empty stomach combined with a fast-absorbing fruit can lead to sugar spikes, so instead begin your morning with a light protein source, maybe a boiled egg or a handful of soaked almonds, and then after an hour or two, go for your fruit, and on Monday and Thursday, make it mango day, but don't go beyond half a cup of chopped ripe mango, and always pair it with 1 tablespoon of chia seeds or a scoop of plain Greek yogurt, and this not only gives you sweetness but also fiber, protein, and stable energy. On Tuesday and Friday, make it grape day. And again, keep it simple. 15 to 20 grapes only, preferably red or black for extra antioxidants, and pair them with 5 to 7 walnuts or a few sunflower seeds, which help slow down digestion and balance your blood sugar beautifully. On Wednesday and Saturday, enjoy watermelon, the most hydrating fruit of the trio, and take just 1 cup of cubes, not more, and pair it with some pumpkin seeds or 8 almonds, which will give you protein, healthy fat, and satisfaction without spikes. On Sunday you can pick any one of the 3, or skip fruits altogether if your body feels like it needs a break, because the key is variety and balance, not perfection. The idea isn't to force fruit into your day, but to make it a natural, welcomed part of your routine. Because when eaten right, these fruits don't just taste good, they help regulate blood sugar, support your insulin function, reduce oxidative stress, and calm inflammation throughout the body. But for this plan to work long-term, you must also remember a few golden rules. Never eat fruit late at night, never eat fruit juice thinking it's the same as whole fruit, it's not. And never eat fruit on top of a heavy starchy meal like rice, pasta, or bread, because this combination may cause sugar to rise quickly, making it harder to control. Instead, use fruit as a snack between meals, ideally paired with a small fat or protein source, and always watch your portion sizes. More isn't better, balance is. And always drink enough water throughout the day, because dehydration can make blood sugar worse. And fruits like watermelon are good for hydration, but they should complement your water intake, not replace it. Now let's take a moment to shift our mindset, because managing diabetes isn't just about food, it's also about how you think, how you feel, and how you respond to fear. For too long, people have been told to fear sweet fruits, especially if they're living with diabetes, but this fear is not based on truth, it's based on confusion. The problem isn't sweet fruits, the problem is processed sugar, hidden sweeteners, soft drinks, and snacks that are made in factories and packed with chemicals. Whole fruits grown in nature are not the enemy. They come with fiber, water, vitamins, and healing compounds that work with your body, not against it. When you eat them the right way, in the right portion, they help your body work better. That's why doctors and scientists are now updating their advice. No more blanket statements like avoid all fruit. That's old thinking. New research says, choose fruit wisely. Eat it whole. Watch your portions, pair it right. That's the new approach, and it works. When you understand the real difference between natural sugar and refined sugar, you start to make better choices without stress. And you don't feel deprived, because you can still enjoy flavor, variety, and sweetness, just from better sources. You're no longer a victim of food rules, you're in control. And that control is powerful. So now ask yourself, are you ready to stop fearing fruit? Are you ready to start healing your body naturally with food that supports you instead of harming you? You've already taken the first step by watching this video. The next step is to put it into practice. Pick 1 fruit today. Pair it with a protein, eat it mindfully, and feel how your body responds. Keep a small notebook or use your phone to track how you feel after eating mango, grapes, or watermelon. Look at your energy, your digestion, your cravings, your blood sugar if you're tracking it. Let your body guide you, not just fear or old rules. You'll start to notice that nature really did give us the tools to heal. We just needed to understand how to use them. So here's what to do next. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button. If you want more natural health advice, subscribe to this channel. And if you know someone living with diabetes who's afraid of fruit, share this video with them right now. It might help them take back control of their health too. You've just learned the truth about 3 sweet and powerful fruits that support your fight against diabetes: mango, grapes, and watermelon. They're not your enemies, they're your allies. Use them wisely, use them with confidence, and most importantly, use them with joy. Your journey with diabetes doesn't have to be filled with fear. It can be filled with flavor, knowledge, and strength. Let nature help you, let food heal you, and never forget, you're stronger than you think, and your health is worth protecting every single day.